Hey BLSP family, hopefully everybody is having a good session here. We're actually coming to the end of it, but I wanted to do a follow-up. I've had quite a few people in the group hitting me up, send me messages, which is fine. I'm absolutely 100% cool with offering some information and helping you guys figure this out. I mean, it's a very in-depth and very intense subject, and I've been trading for 16 years now, so and I know there's a lot of newer traders and newer investors in this group, and it's cool. You got to start somewhere, right? And I kind of wanted to get into a little bit of follow up off of yesterday's video that I put out last night, and a couple people were pretty stumped how I was able to predict this price movement in here, and the fact that she was possibly going to reject this 4 cent level and retrace. You guys, it's just understanding the psychology behind what the chart is telling us. Everything that this is breaking down, these aren't just, random candlesticks, okay? There's a story. Every single candlestick, there is a story. It is telling us something, right? And then we've got these emotional points. You got to remember, every single trader, every day trader on the planet, all has these support and resistance levels mapped out. We can all see them, right? Everybody knows where they're at. So when you get a move through a major resistance level, everybody gets excited. Buy, 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 buy. We just broke through a level. And you can see what happened. I told you guys last night, if we got to push above this 0312 level, that we were going to take a quick run up to 4 cents for a retest. I was hoping to see an extension over this. That would have been ideal. But I also had a feeling that we were going to hit this level and retrace. And you can see all this action in here, right? This is a real live battle taking place right in front of you between buyers and sellers, right? And this chart tells us what is going on. It tells us when the tide's turning. It tells us when price is slowing down. It tells us when price is primed to reverse. Trading and the market, it's not static. It's fluid. It's like an ocean. It's an ebb and flow. There's a constant flow. In order for stock price to go, we have to have a lot more buyers than sellers. And in order for price to go down, we have to have a lot more sellers. Well, these candles tell us the sentiment behind that. I mean, look at this move. So we open this morning, we get a run, and look, as soon as she breaks, look at how fast she comes up and hits this. This is on a 5-minute chart. So it took her 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes to go almost a cent. Almost 25% gain. That's huge. That's a huge move. And then you can see the seller stepped in heavily right here. This is a hard reject. There's a lot of people selling up here. A lot of people taking profit. There's a lot of people short on this stock. A lot of people short. And everybody's throwing around that term short squeeze. If we get above this 0.4, we're going to get a short squeeze. They're going to panic and they're going to close their position, causing this to go. But it's common for a stock to not be able to breach through a major resistance level the first time. Buyers have to absorb all the selling pressure, and then they have to overcompensate and overpower the bears in order to punch that level. That's what has to take place in order for a resistance level to get broke. Same thing on support. When she's coming down, the bears have to overtake the buyers. And that's what causes this. And they're emotional points. These levels are emotional points. That's why you see these sell-offs right here. When it breaks level, people are panic selling. Look, they panic sold all the way down here. And then the buyers decided that was going to be the bottom. So they all started buying back up and pushed her back up again. But it's this constant battle, guys. This chart tells us what is going on in real time. We definitely need to pay attention to what the chart is saying, because once you get really good at understanding the emotion and the sentiment, you get really good at predicting what price should do. And it gives you a huge advantage over other retail traders. It also allows you to exploit smart money and institutions at their own game, because you're able to sniff stuff out. Market technicians, we're like investigators, right? We're looking for clues. We're trying to stack probability on our side. And then we manage our risk with a really tight risk management and a decent profit to loss ratio. That's how we take some serious math, put it in our corners. We take probability, put it in our corner, and now we have created a very good strategy to trade that's ultimately going to produce winners after winners. So, you guys, there's nothing to worry about right here. This is just, it's a systematic move today. We got this move up through 312. We got the test of 04, like I was telling you last night, and we got a retracement. And now she's trying to make back above 312. We are putting in higher highs right now. Not a bad thing. You know, she might come up next time and break through this, and then we're going to get an explosive move all the way up to, 5.5, 6 cents. It's very possible. Might take her 2, 3, 4 attempts. You can tell this is a pretty tough level. I mean, look at all that selling pressure. She rejected it once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times today. That's a rough level. This is a very emotional level. Once that gets breached, oh my God, you want to talk about a rocket? This girl is gonna fly. But we got to get her through here, and it's gonna take a little bit of time. We got a lot of selling pressure that we have to absorb, and that's okay. We got nothing but time. So, all right, guys. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Over and out.